On YouTube, thank you for coming to my channel today. Remember, if you liked my content, make sure to like and subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. I like talking to my subscribers. Let's get into some football talk. I'm going to talk about my week 3 picks again for the third consecutive week in a row. I went 8-8, 24-24, a flat 500 for the season. So I'm not winning, I'm not losing. But there's been a lot of upsets and a lot of ugly play this year. And let's get into it. Let's look at our game. An AFC North matchup on Thursday night between the Browns and the Steelers. I picked the Browns to win, and they won. It was an ugly game. Hey, Thursday night games usually. Browns are looking good, though. I gotta say that. Just hope Myles Garrett is okay after that car accident. Next, we had a matchup between the Bills and the Dolphins, 2-2-0 teams. The game of the week, great matchup. I had the Bills winning. I think they're the best team in the NFL right now. But Miami still playing great. Tua Tagovailoa still playing amazing. They got the win. They got the upset. We had the Bengals and the Jets. I had the Bengals winning. They finally got on the winning track after being 0-2. The Jets couldn't maintain the magic that they had last week. Joe Flacco couldn't get it done. The Bengals, they need to look like that Super Bowl team that they were last year. It's a long season, but they're getting on the right path. Raiders and the Tennessee Titans, battle of two 0-2 teams. I had the Raiders winning this one. I thought they have more talent. I don't know what's going on with them. They're the only 0-3 team in the NFL right now, but Tennessee got the job done at home. Between the Saints and the Panthers, Jameis was banged up. Baker Mayfield looked okay. Christian McCaffrey got his. It was a low-scoring game. I predicted the Saints to win. They couldn't get it done. Panthers, they're looking sharp right now. They're looking a lot better than I thought they would be. At the Patriots, the Patriots aren't the same Patriots that they were, that's for sure, the last 20 years. But I know Baltimore is mad after blowing that 21-point lead in the fourth quarter to Miami last week. They ended up winning big. I saw that happening. New England's just not, they're not that Super Bowl elite team they used to be. Baltimore took care of business like they should have. Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Wow. Detroit almost had this one. They've been playing tough ball and giving a lot of teams some problems. They're not there just to show up. Minnesota did win. They did get the job done, but they had a tough time, and Dalvin Cook got hurt in the process. Let's hope he's okay and can continue his season. Next up, another interdivisional rivalry game was the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington Commanders. The Eagles handled this one easily. They showed Washington who's boss. Carson Wentz did not have a good revenge game at all. Philly's looking like a dominant team, just like we thought in the offseason. It looks like they're going to win this NFC East and possibly go further, maybe go to the Super Bowl. We'll see, though. The NFC has got some talent. Next up, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Indianapolis Colts, and wow, what a big upset here. Now, it shouldn't be seen as an upset because both teams are extremely talented. Indianapolis was just playing bad the last 2 weeks, but this looks like the Indianapolis Colts team that I thought they would be. It's looking like they might get on track now. It just took them a little while. Maybe they're having a slow start. But, topping Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs is a very, very good time. Very good sign. I had the Kansas City Chiefs winning. I was wrong about this one. Indianapolis Colts upset the Houston Texans at the Chicago Bears. Talk about a snoozer. Two teams that are probably going to be playing for the bottom of the NFL draft, or I should say the top. I had the Texans winning this one on the road, but they lost. Chicago does play well at home. Justin Fields, he's still coming into himself, and the Chicago defense is a lot better than I thought so far. But anyway, the battle of two bad teams, in my opinion. So I had the Texans winning, and they lost. Chicago did win at home. Up, you have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the LA Chargers. And man, the LA Chargers are just pulling an LA Charger. Well, I'll say they're pulling a San Diego. No matter how good they are, how much talent they have, they just can't put it together. I don't know what it is about the Chargers. But Jacksonville, anyway, they're coming into their own. A lot of youth there, a lot of talent, and wow, look out for them. Maybe not this year, but next year or the year after, they could be a real threat in this league. Anyway, I had the Chargers winning in this one, and they blew it. Jacksonville won this one big, and they traveled to the West Coast to do it. Rams and Cardinals, NFC West matchup. I had the Rams winning this one. I just don't see anything special about the Cardinals, especially with DeAndre Hopkins out suspended right now. They have some talent. They have some players I like. Kyler Murray's certainly a good player, but man, I just don't see anything special in them, and they got beat. The Rams won. They're looking good. Matt Stafford, Cooper Kupp, what a connection they have there. Anyway, I had the Rams winning, and they won. They took care of business on the road. Green Bay Packers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We almost had some weather issues, but not quite. Hurricane Ian held off for a couple more days. But wow, this was a low-scoring game. It's not the offensive affair we thought it would be between Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Of course, Tom Brady's half his offensive unit is hurt right now. He has no targets to throw to. They had to sign Cole Beasley late. Aaron Rodgers, he lost Devontae Adams, and he doesn't really have anyone to throw to. So it was just a defensive game. And apparently there was something after the game about Aaron Rodgers seeing something on the Jumbotron that gave Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play away on a 2-point conversion, and I guess the play before that. He didn't say what it was, but it's something on the Jumbotron that tipped them off. Anyways, I had Tampa Bay winning and Tom Brady winning, and they lost. Congrats, Aaron Rodgers, taking the victory on the road in Tampa. Atlanta Falcons traveled to the West to play the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle always plays tough at home. They have that 12th man. Didn't work this time. Geno Smith just doesn't have it. I just don't see anything in the Seattle Seahawks right now. They're at the bottom of the division, probably the bottom of the NFC conference. I picked Atlanta to win. They won. Should have been a little bit easier win, but they did it. I like Drake London. Marcus Mariota's been playing cool. Cordero Patterson's cool out there. But anyway, Atlanta won. Monday night's game between San Francisco and Denver really hurt. I'm a 49ers fan, and damn, Jimmy, damn. But it's his first start. He had shoulder surgery, didn't throw the ball all off season, didn't play in the preseason. He just came in last week, just on a fluke. Seattle wasn't prepared to see him, and Seattle's defense isn't that great anyway. But this was a tough task for Jimmy to go into Denver in hostile territory and play Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson just destroys the Niners. He's 18-3 against them now in his career, something like that. The Niners has never beat him, and it's always close. It's always at the end. He just slips away or makes a magical play happen. I saw that happening, and once again, it happened again. That crystal ball, I guess. Russell Wilson, we just can't beat him. I don't know. Maybe next time. But I had Denver winning in a close bout, and they did. Lastly, we have the Monday night matchup, which was the NFC East rivalry game between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. I thought Dallas would win this one. I thought New York would win this one. And Cooper Rush wouldn't be able to get it done, but they did. Dallas's defense is good. Their running game is good with two-headed attack with Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard. But man, Saquon Barkley looks like his old healthy self out there. Man, he looks good. And New York's defense. But Daniel Jones, what the hell? Win a primetime game to save his life. I think he's 0-9 in primetime games now. Man, come on. New York, they had a nice 2 games, but Dallas spoiled that party. And New York was at home. That's rough. That's a rough look. But, it keeps Mike McCarthy's job alive for another week. Jerry Jones slitting his throat, I guess. Man, it's cutthroat out in Dallas. But, I had New York winning, and boy, was I wrong on that one. All right, guys, that was my quick little review for Week 3 and a review of my picks, which went okay. They could have went better. Again, I went 8-8. 500 for the year, 24-24. Let's hope next week will be better. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, share. Let's talk some football, guys. Come on, I need some more comments down below. Come on, I need to know your guys' picks too. We can start a pool or something. Let's make this thing fun. All right, guys, you take care and God bless. I'm out.